Hey guys, it is I, Zach Mander, your coach of the Canadian Sarah Lucas, and welcome to the SPDA Luxury Ball Week 6 game slash intro section. I wanted to talk about some team changes I made before this game starts, so I made some swaps this week, so I figured I'd talk about them. So, I dropped 4 Pokemon off my team. I liked my team, but I felt like there was a lot of flaws. I'm currently 2-3 in the season right now, so not super impressed with my performance, so I had to make some changes to this team. There's already flaws I didn't like from week 1, but I didn't really know what to change, but yeah. So I took a deeper look um like this week, last week, week 5. So, yeah, I'll tell you all my changes. So, the 4 Pokemon that are leaving the team, sorry to say, Hatterene is leaving the team. Rotom Heat is leaving the team. Indeedee Male is leaving the team. And the last Pokemon is Jumpluff leaving the team, unfortunately. My precious one-pointer. So, I'll explain the reasoning of why I dropped each of these Pokemon. Jumpluff, I'll do first, and then the 3 I'll go more in depth of. Jumpluff, it was the one-pointer, and I need an extra point. That's why. So, yeah, we can get rid of you. Now, the more big Pokemon that I actually dropped. Hatterene, Rotom, and Indeedee. I'm going to start with Hatterene here. Now, Hatterene is a great Pokemon. I think it's a great fairy type. And with Magic Bounce, I think it's really strong. I didn't really like it, but I felt like I just haven't been bringing it to games. Number 2 is I felt like its speed, being 29, it just felt a little slow for my team. I noticed how fast pace I've been playing this team, and I kind of wanted to lean more into that, make that more a hyper offense team instead of a more balanced team. So Hatterene, while a great mon, it just felt like a little too slow. It just didn't feel right to me on this team. So I did drop Hat, and yeah. So Rotom Heat. The main reason I don't like this mon is because it's a electric type weak to water. So, and this is my only way of breaking bulky waters, besides Jumpluff, I guess. And I just hated it. The Milotic matchup, I'm not fighting this season, but I'm facing a rain team, and there's a Milotic team, and those are just 2 matchups that Rotom Heat can't do itself. So I felt like Rotom Heat was just the right mon to drop, and this was the mon I was intending on dropping in the beginning, while Hatterene was more a post decision to help my matchups and to overall better my team. Now, Indeedee. Now, why did I drop Indeedee? Um, well, I just felt like I never needed to bring it. I also didn't like having Hat and Indeedee on the team. I mean, I am dropping both, but Indeedee getting wall by steals, Hatterene by getting wall by steals, I just didn't like that, to be honest. While the Psychic Terrain mode is cool, I don't know. I don't really care for terrain with Sneasler, so like it was good the game I brought it, to be honest. But it's all right. I mean, good mon for sure. Um, I just didn't really like it. It's a good mon. I'm sure I dropped it again, but for how I wanted to play the team and for my other changes to make sense, I felt like it needed to be dropped. Now, the first Pokemon I picked up was Alolan Ninetales. Now, this is my new fairy type. Now, why did I pick this mon up? Number 1, it gets Aurora Veil. I feel like Veil with my team is just super strong, and I really like the idea of having a fast fairy. And all the other fairies I kind of wanted were already taken. I wish I took Screamtail during the initial drafting process. So, but yeah, we got Alola Tails. Freeze Dry helps me against water types. Mainly the rain team, to be honest. I'm sorry, Mario fan. A little bit of a targeted pickup. But I also just think having weather control is really nice against potential manual weather into me, like manual sun gouging fire, or I don't know if anyone has a sand team or anything, but just being able to set up Veil is just really nice. And having the ice type in general is just really nice as well. It gets a good support move pool with Encore and Nasty Plot. I thought this mon got Memento, I'll be honest, but it doesn't. But yeah, this mon just gets a solid support move pool, and it's just a good fairy type. It isn't the strongest, but its bulk isn't bad and it's quick. So yeah, it just adds to more speed. Now, the next Pokemon I picked up was Decidueye. Decidueye I picked up for 2 reasons. Number 1, to help with bulky waters, and number 2, to get a defogger. I felt like having multiple modes of hazard removal was really good on this team. I wanted to use Blastoise more offensively, but I just haven't had the chance to because I bring it to get rid of hazards. So just having another option just feels really nice. Also, a good priority user. Really strong mon with 107 attack and a solid 100 special attack. So a very strong Pokemon overall. Good move pull, gets set up on both sides, and it gets roost. So yeah, this Pokemon's honestly really good. So I was really glad to be able to pick it up. The next Pokemon I picked up was Electros, and this is my new Terra Captain. Part of the reason I dropped in DD was to get some new Terras. Electros, the 3 Terras I chose for it were Electric, Fairy, and Steel. A little mixed about the Electric Terra, but I do like the idea of just improving my offense. As Electric's already such good base typing, just being able to improve my stabs on a coil set or even on like a spec set is just feels super useful. And overall, it just makes this Pokemon really strong. Terra Steel is always a great Terra, and Terra Fairy is a solid option. Maybe I could have changed Fairy to Poison, but I feel like Fairy, just having Fairy Stab, especially since my Fairy type isn't super strong, is just like the right choice. So yeah, that was my thought process when picking up Electros as my Terra. Overall, gets a great move pool, being able to be a slow pivot to get in my offense. That's what I think this team really would like. So yeah, now I lost my fire type, so I actually got Pyroar as a nice budget option. And this is my third and final Terra Captain. I chose normal, fire, and fairy. This also gives me a ghost immunity. While not a crazy ghost immunity, it's an option. And overall, this Pokemon's really strong. I have this currently in the CDC, and I've been loving it. It's been great as a low tier Terra Captain. Just being able to click fire type and normal type moves is just super strong. Normal stab is pretty hard to switch into, especially with flamethrower. Rex, steel types, and rock types aren't very common. And it gets dark pulls for ghost types. So this Pokemon just felt like a very solid option. Maybe in hindsight, I should have put in Terra Dark or a Terra Water to help with rock types, but yeah, this is just a strong Pokemon. Now, I had 4 points left, and honestly, I didn't really care what I got. It felt like my team is perfectly complete. So I did get Thwacky for terrain. Now, I was looking at Sticky Webbers like Levani, but honestly, I felt like the terrain mode was a little better. Now, I was just saying how I didn't really care for terrain on Sneasler. Well, here's the thing. Grassy terrain, in my opinion, benefits Sneasler more, and that's because it gives it a defense boost. Now, a special defense boost, while nice, helps you with special attackers, but most ground types are physical. So being able to get a Grassy Seed means that you're more likely to be able to live a ground type move, and if you watched my ZDL Season 2 Finals game, part of my ZDL movie, you'll know that Destroyer was using the Grassy Seed to be able to live a Gliscor hit and use counter and completely dismantle my plan, which was very smart. So I definitely want to steal his tech, but also also is just a nice terrain mode to have. I feel like Grassy terrain's always better, and this Pokemon is just a solid option, helps me with bulky waters, but is a nice pivot. And it gets Swords Dance, I mean, and like priority Grassy Glides are always strong, even with like a lower attack stat. So those are my changes to my team for the SPDA Luxury Ball division. So yeah, so now let's get into my team that I brought for this week. So this is week 6. I actually didn't bring any of my new Pokemon, so I'm going to describe my sets. So let's first talk about Spectrier. Now this is a weakness policy Spectrier build, and I kind of built this with the intention of trying to beat Tinglu. Now I needed some prior chip on Tinglu, but if I got the appropriate chip on Tinglu, I'd be able to 2-hit KO it with a +4 Draining Kiss, even if it's max. And Will-O-Wisp is here to catch it on a switch, as I don't need to set this up right away, as Tinglu is quite a passive Pokemon, so I could definitely abuse it. Shadow Ball, he doesn't really have the best Ghost Switch-ins, and Draining Kiss cooks things like Cyclozar, so it kind of just felt like perfect. This defense is enough to live a max attack Throat Chop from Tinglu, and the speed investment is enough to outspeed a Cyclozar. I originally had only speed for Ogerpon, but I felt like having speed for Cyclozar was pretty important. The next Pokemon I picked was Sneasler, and as you notice, I'm Focus Sash with 0 IVs in defense, HP, and SPDF with a minus defense nature. My intention with this Pokemon is to get to the Focus Sash, get a Swords Dance, get to Sash, and spam Acrobatics. He doesn't really have the best flying switch-ins, Reverie really only being the real threat to the spawn, and Hisuian Braviary, which doesn't like it in Acrobatics. So yeah, that's kind of the plan here. With the Unburden, we'll always be able to outspeed a Speed Booster Iron Bundle, if I remember correctly. And yeah, CC and Dire Claw hits his team pretty hard, and Acrobatics is just a nice option. This is kind of a late game cleaner or an early game breaker, but preferably the late game cleaner. The next Pokemon we have here is a tanky Garchomp with hazards. So this is one way to get Tinglu chipped, is getting these hazards up. I don't think Tinglu's going to be boots. I think it's going to be leftovers, or it's going to be something else. It could even be red card. It could be the from Roselli Berry or something like that. It could be citrus. It could even be Assault Vest, which I kind of assumed it could potentially be those. My Spectrier calcs did not account too much for Assault Vest. It could also be Covert Cloak, potentially, or a Chopo Berry. So I didn't think Boots was the most wanted item. I also haven't been bringing hazards all season, so it kind of just felt right. So next we got Blastoise. Now Blastoise, this is an AV Blastoise with max HP, max Spda. Now, and we have enough special attack to... Okay. Sorry. I'm in a draft. It's moving. So we got a AV Blastoise here. This, I don't remember what the EVs are for, I'll be completely honest. So I'm just going to tell you why I bought the set. So Aura Spear is to hit Iron Bundle. Surf is just general stab. Rapid Spin to remove hazards. And Flip Turn to slow pivot. I did not put minus speed in EVs. I should have. My bad. Next, we have Iron Jugulis. This is Choice Scarf to abuse the electric terrain. My opponent has an electric terrain mode, so I figured in case he brings it for his Iron Bundle or Iron Valiant, that this would just make a lot of sense. Pretty standard EVs here. Terra Blast Flying, Hurricane, Earth Power, and Flamethrower. Nothing really else that you need here. And then lastly, we got AV Metagross. Enough attack to get important kills, and Spda for Iron Bundle. So that is my team builder for the Luxuryball SPDA division thing. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Or in the battle, guys. Peace out. Hey, guys. It is Isaac Mander. No Tinglu. What the fuck? Yep. Okay, so he was telling me before the comp. I changed him on last minute. Where the fuck is Tinglu? My whole set was designed to abuse that mon. Damn it. Damn it, man. Damn! He brought the Braviary. No ape though. Alright. My plan was to lead Frankie! And if he leads Ogerpon, I'm gonna like cry. Because I don't have like a good check. He won't lead it. We can't really go Sneasler mode yet. I need to make sure hazards are off the field. If he leads Heart Flame, I'm gonna be sad. Please do not make me sad. You know, I could probably shut Jugulis. Because where's the Terra Flying switching? And I can just U-turn on like anything. Nah, that should have been my lead, dude. Man, this is what happens when you don't come in with a game plan. So, yay. But yeah, this is, we need to win this game. And I didn't come with the game plan. I'm a fucking great Pokemon player. Fucking great this game. Good luck, Dave Raider. I was in his league, so you should check him out. He's pretty cool. He's cool. He's a cool draft player. Okay. I'm glad I led with Metagross. He's a flip turn. So, booster. Oh, that's huge. Oh, this is huge to be burned this early. Okay, he's gonna U-turn probably into Ogerpon, right? So, Earthquake will do the most. He could also go into... He has a few switch-ins, right? Clicking Steel move feels correct. It does most neutral damage to everything, so we're just gonna click Steel move here. Taunt. Okay, yeah, fair enough, considering me to be a Rock Slate. Fair enough. Yep. No boost. Okay. I clicked that. I'm just gonna click it again. Right, even if you go Ogerpon, like, it's no biggie. Roger, problem, yeah. Frankie! We need those. Alright, that's a huge kill. Okay, why the fuck did I run this move? I ran it for the attack boost, but okay, but now you get a free Heart Flame here. I don't like that. Okay, well that's good. Good kill. Heart Flame, fucking annoying. We have to go Garchomp on Heart Flame here. We do live a +2 hit, and then we can spike up. Spike up! Spike up! Oh, he goes Cyclizar. Okay. Okay. This is a Terra, right? Yeah, I could Terra, Fairy, Dragon, or Ghost. Ghost Terra would suck. You knock off never kills. I think he just wants to get rid of my AB. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock here. Because I want to get rid of his item. He is... Oh, he's tearing this. Oh, is he shift gear? Ooh, that could be heat. He could be like overheat. Oh, okay, what's his Terra? Ghost. Okay, he is Terra Ghost. Wow, I am goated at this game. As long as he doesn't kill me, that is. Shift gear. Okay, he's gonna shift gear. Man, I wish I brought bullet punch. I'm not gonna lie, but we do have focus sash in the back, so that should be fine. Okay, this has a chance to kill. Yes! Oh my god, we either got the roller. Yes! Let's go! Boss type play right there. Boss type play. Let's go. He was covert cloak. Smart. Let's go, Frankie! That was either an incredible read or it was a damage roll that was definitely not in his favor. Oh, I feel bad. It was a 25%. Hell. Oh, I guess Terra's gone, right? Honestly, I was just trying to get rid of item, man. What? Oh, the music just stopped. Oh, my internet's been so ass lately, right? And I'm not, like, downloading the songs. Like, I'm kind of just playing them in the background. So, it's just really... You're air balloon, right? You have to be. You're not air balloon. We're clicking. We're clicking earthquake. Yeah. Yeah. How many of these guys do you have? You're not air balloon, right? Okay. I was gonna say, like... Wait. He said 1 shift gear, 2 shift gear. How many shift gears do you have? How many do you have? Braviary. Heat Wave does not kill from this range. And we... Okay, we don't outspeed. I didn't put any speed on this, but we just knock here. You could have, like, Roost or something. But we just get rid of your item here. He used Shadow Ball. This might kill. No, less base power. You should live this. Yep. You should live. And he can never Esper Wing on me. He's Life Orb. Okay, so he's Sheer Force. Okay, so he's Sheer Force. We don't have Bullet Punch on this now, unfortunately. What does he have in the back? He has Overpawn Valiant. I mean, this Pokemon isn't outspeeding either of them, so we are just gonna click the knockoff here. Shadow Ball. Okay. We could probably just go Jugular, right? We could probably go Jugular and just like spam the Terra Blast button. Right? We could also go Spectrier. Yeah, Spectrier just claims here. Spectrier just claims 1. Do we die to a Val knockoff? We do not. Oh, this is not max. Okay, what about max attack? We do live a Valiant knockoff, and we should in turn live an Overpawn knockoff, right? Maybe not, actually. Let's see. We do live an Overpawn knockoff, so we are just going to go Spectrier here. And we are just going to click Shadow Ball here. Yeah. Alright, +1. So now we definitely 2-hit KO Overpawn. And we definitely get Valiant here. He could Trailblaze me. That's like one play. But we have Sash on Caesar, so we're fine. So yeah, if he goes Valiant, that's better. I think he's gonna go Overpawn here. Spectre, we at least got 1 kill. Maybe we'll get 2. If he's not Trailblaze, we'll get 2. But yeah, he might assume that knockoff kills, right? Because without this defense... Oh, he goes Val. Yes! I guess he could be Shadow Ball. He could be Shadow Ball. He's Booster on this as well. Shadow Ball never kills. He's Speed Booster, yep. And Shadow Ball always just kills this thing, so we're just gonna click it. Yeah. We could have clicked Draining Kiss there, actually. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Weakness Policy. We could have clicked Draining Kiss there, that's fine. But, yeah, let's guarantee it, I guess. Alright. And then Ogerpon, we always outspeed. And we're +4, and we should just be able to Shadow Ball it. And that should be GG's. I'm gonna ask him where Ting-Lu was. I'm gonna say, was Ting-Lu the mon that you benched? Yeah, you're not faster than me. We should Shadow Ball here. And we should win here. This is a huge win. So, I'm guessing Ting-Lu is who you benched. GG's to Ape Raider. Holy shit. Guys, we are back. All 3 of our wins have been 5-0s. GG's. No Ting-Lu, man. Oh my god. We are back in SPDA, guys. I've been having a roller coaster of a season this season. So it just feels genuinely great. Oh, policy off agility, sheer force. Oh, that's unfortunate. I did have a focus sash. But I did have a focus sash in the back in case. And I also had another assault vest. I'll send you my sets. Oh yeah, he had like 30 shift gear Pokemon. Did have a sash. Paste. Yeah. But yeah, guys, with that out the way, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Oh, under 10 minutes, by the way.